And I believe we are live. Welcome in, everyone. Today, we are going to be watching and ranking every single Zenless Zone Zero animated short. Spoilers, it's not that many of them. So we're going to be doing a bit more of an in-depth watch into each of these. They're a lot longer than some of the other content we've been reacting to so far, ranging from 6 to 9 minutes. Then there's one that's 1 minute 15. So I'm very, very excited to give these a watch, and I hope you are all too. So the first things first is we're going to explain how this is going to work. So we have the tier lists. This is the predictions tier list. The way that this tier list works is before watching each trailer and each, well, animated short in this case, we predict where we think that animated short will end up at the end of the video. We then watch the video over on this tab, and we then do a final tier list where we place that animated short in this case at the end. So the thing that the thing that's going to happen with this one in particular is I don't think the tiers are going to matter that much. Spoilers. But I have a feeling we're going to go through and pretty much everything I imagine is going to end up in S tier. Usually I like my tiers to end up quite nicely distributed. I like flat lines. I like normal distribution curves. But in this case, I just think with the kind of roster that we've got of the videos we're going to be reacting to today, I think this is going to be a completely different level to some of the other things. One of the decisions I made is for some of our other animated short reactions in Genshin and Star Rail, we've combined other animated things that aren't necessarily labeled animated short. I think in this case, because the term animated short has such a high weight in Zenless here, specifically referring to effectively 4 of them, then Zenless's official playlist has one extra one on top of that. So I think we're much better keeping this as, I guess, pure as possible. And I will see how this goes. I'll try and I'm going to do a fair bit of pausing because these are quite long and I want to get my thoughts out when I've got them, but also I don't want to miss too much. I don't want to talk over characters talking, talk over really impactful music, or completely miss like really important moments because I'm yapping as I've done for the last few minutes. So yeah, that is the plan. So I hope you're all ready. Today we're going to be starting off with our first placement, which is the Jane character short animation, A Frightful Night. The thing I'll mention, which I swear at the beginning, I have not seen the vast majority of these. In fact, that's my usual thing that I say. I don't think I've seen any of these. So we are in for a treat today. Because this one's about 1 minute long and all the others are like 5 minutes plus, this is going to be my prediction. I did mention that I think there will be S tier. I think we'll get to it. So I'm predicting a D. We'll see what this has got in store for us. 1 minute 44, A Frightful Night. Here we go. Hopefully audio and everything is working correctly. Please let me know if it's not.
Why are you betraying us?
Oh.
Seems like you've had it good for too long.
So this pre-Jane on one of her missions. But what a coloring. Sorry. Okay, let's go.
Why are you betraying us?
Like the greens, the blues,
Seems like
the
you've
blacks.
had it good for too long. Money has definitely dulled your
The
senses.
purple's coming in. Ooh. This is so
Tonight, get ready
I
to
don't know
lose
what, but this is so like
yourself
styled.
Your midnight death.
My death. This girl is in trouble. I don't think we all think that way, right? She is she's got a world of pain ahead of her.
Well, a lovely lady has a special message for someone. She said,
There's no escaping tonight.
there's no escaping tonight.
Ooh.
Whoa! Looks like we've got our star of the night! The spotlight's on you!
This music is so good as well. Look at like all of this. I need to see some of that again. Like we've gone from the style that we've basically gone with the whole trailer in, with Jane appearing, starting a dance, and she's trapped, kind of like how we saw in Acheron's ones in HSR. The shattering of the glass, a small cat being chased by a rat-based character, I think is an interesting imagery that they've got there.
Why are you tormenting me like this? You're under arrest. Please, don't resist.
Oh, G1 makes an appearance.
I'm not the one who will torment you.
The end. That was so good. I immediately regret that placement. Let's start things off with this. What I really liked about this trailer was the sheer like what they were doing with color, right?
Money has definitely
Like to begin with, we've got these like greens, these purples, these blues coming through into then the party scene. As we get there, we're getting more purple, we're getting more color. We've got these yellows coming in. We've got almost the TVs with the same colors that we see with the TVs in the gacha animation in the early on gameplay, which isn't really there anymore. But I love like all of these super vibrant, super like poppy colors we've got going on. Which then we go into this
no escaping tonight.
There's no escape.
her saying it and then the announcer saying it again. We've got then this mini dance going on into then the everything's going wrong. There's this like demon-like form of Jane. I think they've done such a good job with this trailer. And then her getting out, and
Please,
we kind of
don't
get
resist.
that then hints towards what Jane's actual role is in as part of the public security, PubSec, and the kind of conclusion of this mini story. I think they did such a good job with this. So this will be, I think, the first of many placements up here. So from now on, I'm not going to doubt things any longer. Next up is Miyabi's animated short. 5 minutes 59, titled The Path to Becoming a Hero. As I said quite early on, I don't think there's much to do with these tier lists today, to be quite honest with you. Because we've got such a small sample size, I think all of these are just going to be completely incredible. So this is my first S tier prediction. It's definitely not my last one. Okay, let's give this a watch. Miyabi's animated short film, called Film, which is quite the bold statement, I guess is what I'm looking for. But yeah, let's give this a watch. I'm expecting we're gonna go, oh, I need to make sure we've got the quality way up before we start this. Okay. I don't think I'm prepared. I think they're gonna do a lot of these emotional stories. So we've got someone walking, we've got some paintings. Is this like a young Miyabi? And is that mother? Or I guess relative? Could be an older sister, I guess. Aww.
I want to be a hero, just like the heads of our family.
So from a family of heroes.
Oh?
Can we please, Zenless, give me a character like this? I was about to say please make this playable, but from you guys at a certain point, they are not afraid of dark backstories. I don't have much hope. But please, make her a ghost or something. I need this as a playable character.
Means to be a hero.
To destroy all the bad guys.
To destroy all the bad guys.
Heroes
Such
aren't
a
born
sweet,
to destroy, Miyabi.
sweet kid.
They're born to protect.
Born to protect.
But all Mommy really wants is for you to grow up safe and sound.
So I guess from the kind of clothing of both of them, I'll wait until she says this line. Actually, I feel like this is going to be quite important. But so seems from a family of heroes, I'm guessing almost like a direct line, like a Marshall family. We've got this hallway with paintings based on the clothing, based on this hallway. Seems like a relatively rich family. Let's keep on.
Because the path to becoming a hero often comes with losses that can't be undone.
Losses that can't be undone. That's a flag. Okay. Oh, an even smaller Miyabi. An area full of toys, and she's drawn to the sword. This was a thing in some manga I've read, in some other more Eastern content that I've gone through. This is something that was relatively typical in like traditional well-off families, that they surround the kid by loads of options, and whichever one the kid picks is the path that they're fated to take. And in this case, Miyabi taking the sword in front of all these relatives, everyone's really happy. But we have this cut to the parents, and they're like, oh no.
Void Hunters. It's the Hoshimi clan's big secret.
Big secret. Rivals Void
My
Hunters.
Miyabi doesn't need the demon sword. I just want her to live an ordinary, happy life.
Here, have the wooden sword and not the demon one. Aww. Broke the sword and is now chasing a butterfly.
Today's training is...
Oh my god, wait.
eating all the veggies on
What
your
an
plate.
assortment of the weapons.
And you have to get a full
Here, have a
8
hammer,
hours of
not a
sleep for
sword.
the training to count. You've forgotten your aunts and uncles' names again, haven't you?
Oh, I want to listen more to what she was saying, but we're seeing this drawn to the sword, and the mum's trying to push her away from the sword, pick something else, repeatedly showing how you use that weapon. Come on, it's so cool. Look at this big hammer. Go bam.
Today's training is...
Today's training is eating all the
on your
veggies.
plate.
Not sword training, not other
And
training.
you have to get a full 8 hours of sleep for the training
Sleeping's
to count.
important. Trying to be more like a mother, but treating it like training for the kid who
You've
wants to
forgotten your
train.
aunts and uncles' names again, haven't you?
Aww.
And today's training is memorizing all of our family members' names.
All of the family members' names. And we saw the weapons slowly, basically her getting through all of those weapons in the background. And now etiquette training,
Miyabi, you can wear this dress when you're as tall as Mommy.
music,
In a few years, we'll
horse
travel
riding.
together all across
What a
the-
scene. We've got a plane in the background, but them riding their horses past all these flowers. It's so like picturesque. Archery
You're good
training.
at everything you try. You just need to be
calligraphy.
a little more patient. That's all.
She's good at everything she tries, is the key bit there.
Today's afternoon snack is
Cutting
your
an
favorite.
apple.
Melon.
But she's worried about her drawing the
Today's afternoon
knife too
snack
close
is
to her
your
thumb.
favorite. Melon. I can't wait to see
fireworks.
what you'll be like when you grow up, Miyabi.
This is so sweet. Like, this is...
Miyabi, listen to me and close your eyes.
Aww.
Mommy will always be with you.
Oh, I don't like what the music is doing. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. The rough breathing. I'm guessing this is the start of the disaster.
This is the only way.
Oh my God, this is where the sword was. We see these ribbons that we had previously, but everything's on fire. Everything is ruined. And is she finally giving the demon blade to the young Miyabi? Oh. Oh my God. Oh, and she's having these the ether infection. She's gonna become a monster.
Miyabi,
Oh my God.
listen to Mommy and close your eyes. This is our last training.
Oh no.
Miyabi, don't be sad. Don't be afraid.
No. Oh, and we have the ether monsters in the background. Live on. What? I love you always.
Always.
Poor thing. Ninetales imagery? Or is that just a flame? Jesus.
There were so many ethereals, and you...
Thank you. Thank you so much.
When I grow up, I'm gonna become a hero, just like you.
She knows the weight of those words. Oh my God. I think I need to just watch all of that last bit again. Okay, wait, but before. Okay. Oh, that was insane. Completely insane. So I'm guessing this is maybe the start of the disaster, or like a mini part of the disaster.
This is the only way.
And the mum telling her it's gonna be okay. There's no other way. Giving the sword. The teardrop falling. And that kind of... A lot of the time with like weapons like these in this kind of media, like a drop of blood or some kind of like... Yeah, like a drop of blood tends to seal the deal as like using it, and I guess here a tear is the activator of the blade. Oh my god.
Yummy. Listen to mommy.
And she looks so young.
This is
The last training.
training.
I guess like we don't know for sure, but it seems like this is the almost the first time that she was training properly with a sword. She was good at everything she did, but the mum, I guess, was so scared of the future for the poor girl that she just doesn't want to give her the blade until, I guess, there's no other choice.
Don't be sad. Don't be afraid.
I'm just a little bit in shock at like how like the music here is incredible. That like I don't think you could animate this any better. Like I don't think the quality of what we're seeing. And I love you always, be free. And then I'm guessing this is like maybe the voice of the demon sword coming through Hill. And she goes completely berserk. The swap into this art style, whilst we've still got that really sad, emotional music going on. And then it ends at then, I guess, current Miyabi saving a kid, and then the kid saying she wants to be a hero.
So many ethereals in you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Oh my
much.
god.
When I grow up, I'm gonna become a hero, just like you.
And then she doesn't say anything because I guess what can you say to this kid, knowing the weight that those words hold when she said it when she was young. And then just letting the music play out. I'm completely blown away. I don't know what I was expecting going into this. I was expecting them to be good. But Jesus, that was completely insane. I don't think in my mind I can believe that the others can reach that. Like that's I don't think could be any better. Like if anyone tried, I don't think that they could improve upon that. Wow. So next up is Yishuan's one. For my Yishuan, 8 minutes 39. That's like half an anime episode. This is crazy. I don't think in my heart of hearts I can put anything above what we just watched as a prediction. I guess we'll see, but I don't think a single thing here will surpass. Will not surpass. Will fall below the S tier here. I like, as I said earlier, normally I like some nice distribution. I like things to be evenly across the tiers, but I don't know. Here we go. 8 minutes 38. We're in the more cinematic aspect ratio here. Jufufu. This feels like I'm like an excerpt from a Ghibli
It's been
movie.
a while. Hee-chan. Time
This
has
really
passed in the
does.
blink of an eye. Yet, what happened that day, I still
what happened that day. So we had a picnic with Jufufu. Two kids.
Okay,
Pair of
I'll buy you
sisters.
some.
Golden eyes, is that
You're the best
Yishuan?
sister in the world.
Here's your
You
order.
always kept your
Aw.
word, no matter what.
Yishin, here.
Oh, she
Everything
stole.
was fine as long as they were with me.
So I'm guessing orphan kids in a market. This is so... The art feels a lot more drawn, if that makes sense. Like Miyabi's one felt really like an anime episode, whereas this one feels more... I guess more stylized, if that's possible.
Shifu told us that Yunquist
Shifu
Summit
master.
took in lots of kids like us, with everyone training together in the mountains. And as long as we did some chores, we'd be fed, clothed, and wouldn't go hungry.
Aww,
But Shifu was a liar. The best
a
liar,
liar.
in all the world.
Look over here, kiddos.
Wait,
Luckily,
what
lots
was
of
what was
kids
it
like us.
exactly?
With
of
everyone
kids.
training together in the mountains. And as long as we did some chores,
As long as we
we'd be
did some
fed,
chores, we'd be
clothed,
fed,
and wouldn't go
clothed,
hungry.
and wouldn't go hungry. He was
But
a
Shifu
liar.
was a liar. The best liar in all the world.
Look over here, kiddos.
So they're
Luckily,
training in
I had
martial
you.
arts,
Otherwise, I
sharing
would have starved.
food. Aww.
Shifu told us that we
Okay.
were talented, and with training,
I'm guessing
one of
this
us
is
might inherit
Yishuan and this is
Jinming's
the
sword.
sister. One of us will
Heijun
inherit
said
the
if she
sword.
could become the High Preceptor, then she could become even more powerful and help
Okay.
more people.
And they're being
She said there
upgraded
was
to the full
nothing
robe,
That was impossible.
fighting
I could have
ethereals,
been like Yijun.
going down the mountain like we saw in her demo.
Yishin, we're different from the others. Your
Yeah?
talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone.
Oh, little
You'll go
bird,
further
they're
than
healing
any
it.
of us.
The older sister is happy that she's more, I guess,
Between you and Shifu,
caring a little bit than
I
her.
felt I'd never get to show my abilities. Or at least so I thought.
She felt a little bit, I guess, trapped under the older sister that was super talented, super liked. I guess to a point is the way that she was saying that. She felt that she'd never, between her, the sister and the teacher, she'd never,
And Shifu, I felt I'd never get to
never
show my
showed the abilities.
Or at least so I thought.
So you thought. And the teacher's losing in this fight.
A weapon that protects everyone?
All past bearers of this sword eventually lost their senses and memories, like a
Oh.
hollow shell. But to protect everyone, we need its power.
Oh no.
Train hard and find a better way.
There's gotta be a better way, right?
Promise me you won't use the sword again. You mustn't become like
Oh, and
Shifu.
the older sister takes it up.
Surely we can find a better way. A right way to use it. Maybe if I work hard enough.
In apocalypse and in disaster, there's no other way. She uses it.
Yishin.
Wait, what was that scene? Her being almost possessed by the sword and stabbing Yishuan through.
Yishin.
Oh no, we're starting to see
Has
those
the Jinming
effects.
sword already taken your senses? Aren't you afraid?
Seems some memories are still
I'm
there
terrified.
of her protecting the sister,
But you're still
but she feels
here
that there's
with
no
them.
other way.
You're the clever one. So
Aww.
then, I'll leave it to you to think of something for the Qingming sword and everyone's futures. Until then,
God.
I'll be the one to protect you.
The sister standing at the front. Oh no, and she senses it, and now we're seeing these memories fading. And drawing the sword again. Oh god. Oh, look at that power and that animation that we're getting. And that memory coming through. She's getting infected by the ether. And we see those memories and senses going away. But it's all too late! We can see her eyes are blurred. That's it. All that's left is the sword.
Why didn't you listen to me?
Oh my god. No, that's not the answer. Oh. And now all these scenes without the sister? Oh my god. Now how would you fufu?
Careful, you're awake.
Always eating. Have you taken care of everything?
Yeah, ages ago.
Oh my
Here,
god.
have a char siu bun.
No thanks. I don't like them.
You don't like them because of the memories.
Okay then.
And this was at the grave. Oh my god. Can I just say how incredible that these have been? I'm just blown away. And we're just getting all these memories of them together because whilst the older sister lost the memories, I guess she still has them all. I guess the question remains, what happened to the sword? I need to, I think for sure go back and have a look at the words of these, of the music, because, like, I've been kind of glancing down and seeing those words, and they feel so relevant to what we're seeing. It's such a sweet, like, the memories of, just the memories of the sisters when they were young and as growing up and then as part of the temple. Where we once had each other. And then this flip into Belle and Wise. And Yishuan seeing siblings doing the same things that they were doing. Because I guess thanks to her and thanks to her older sister, moments like this can still exist, right? Wow. Wow. Wait. Don't get to playing the next one. I'll be totally real. I think I need to do something like this. And I don't think I can I don't think either of these are better than the other. And they're both incredible. I need to go back. There are moments of this I really want to see again. I have to say, I don't know how I've survived not crying for both of these. Like, I felt my eyes completely tearing up and I was like, no, don't do it. You're better than this. But man, this is incredible. So we start off with that scene where they're actually at the grave, respecting the elders. Or elders respecting the dead. It's typically with
It's been a
bringing
while.
food, setting a meal for yourself and the person
Time
who's
has
passed.
in the blink of an eye.
The design, the young Yixuan looks so different, and I think what they did so good here is
Okay.
the different
I'll
eye
buy you
colors.
some.
It really set this
You're the
first bit
best sister in
apart,
the
right?
world.
That you could instantly
You always kept
recognize.
your word,
This is
no
Yixuan.
matter what.
That's the older sister.
Everything was fine as long as you were with me.
We have then this
Someday
comment.
took in lots of kids like us, with everyone training together in the mountains. And as long as we did some chores, we'd be fed, clothed, and wouldn't go hungry.
And that was the lie.
But Shifu was a liar.
And I really liked that the way she said that was still with so much care and respect to the Shifu, even though it's a lie. Oh, the food was pretty bad. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But yeah, then
Zhang said if she could become the high preceptor.
they get their
Shifu
robes.
told us that we were talented, and
We
with
get the
training,
duels
one of us
between
might
them.
inherit the Qingming sword.
One of them might inherit it, and well, one of them did.
Different from the others.
We have this then.
Your talent will become a weapon that...
Wait a minute.
Like
I didn't
And
notice this at the
perhaps-
time, but
Yishuan. We're
there's
different from
no
the others.
music here. That first line,
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect
and then the music
everyone.
comes back in. But the way that
You'll
they
go further than any of us.
cut it out draws so much attention to that line that we're different. You'll grow. It's the sister going, you're all of this. I'm trying my best, but you're much more intelligent. You're much more caring. You'll go further. And it's this older sister responsibility of she's going to take up the sword to protect the younger sister, to push forward and be that guardian that she always was, which when we have these scenes, I think we'll probably have it here.
And everyone's
But this
futures.
then, when we have her stood here like this, we have this then, this difference of
Until
she's
then-
standing protecting everyone from the ethereals, and then we have this cut to her being an older sister and protecting the younger sister from a dog. Like they do such a good job with showing being a protector, being relied upon was part of her like down in her bones, right? Oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna watch this again and kind of pay attention to. Even the trees can't escape the wheels of time, saying it's fate that things ended. Like, I tuned in as we were going to the words a little bit. It's a cruel trick of fate. I know that much. Like, all of these, it feels so applicable to this horrible duty that Yizhang has ended up with. Experiencing all that has happened, be it poignant or touching. That life was about transcending my emotions. And the turn back, we know at this moment the memories are fading because Yixuan is going away in these memories. The teacher's gone. The surroundings are all gone, and there's no music for this part, just the wind coming through. I'm like, what they've been doing with sound and music is incredible. Like, and then Yishuan seeing, but it's all too late. This goodbye that caught me off guard. Oh my god, I'm starting to tear up again. Fate have to be so biased. The clearer the memories get. As I recall, the past, when memories wander alone, two hearts rend apart. And I'm guessing then she's trying to... She reaches to the sword and is almost being stopped from it, right? Man, this is incredible. And then the return to this fight against the sword. The memories of her splitting the food with the sister, but then it's Jufufu. She says no. And then of these then memories that we had where the music comes back, we have moments of her with the sister. I'm gonna kind of let this play out for a little bit, but those memories of them sharing that same food, siblings just in daily life sorting their hair, and we get all these scenes, and then the final swap over to Belle and Wise here, and I guess she sees her and her sister in these two that have come to her. And I think what's quite sweet here is I think they could have, just as easily as her having a small smile on her face, she could have had a frown, looked upset about it, recalling it. But it's nice that, like, in seeing Belle and Wise doing those same things, she's looking on happily, seeing those happy memories. I think that's such a sweet, like, added touch to this. And then music fades out. Yeah, the themes of these, we have loss of a mother and loss of a sister due to apocalypse, due to disaster. I don't know what to do. In terms of this, in my mind, I'm just going to view them as one and the same at the moment, and I think I'm okay with that. I think for sure the Jane one is a step down, but that's it. These two are just as good. Okay. Refresh. What do you think is next? So we've had loss of a mother, loss of a sister, brother, father, child. Okay. So next up is Seed's animated short film, Love, Death, and Constructs. Okay. Isn't there a Netflix show, Love, Death, and Robots? Is that a nod towards that? But okay. Yeah, the price of being a hero and the price of not being able to be a hero. That's effectively what it is, isn't it? Like, Miyabi, I guess Miyabi spent her whole childhood up until that moment where she takes up the sword of wanting to be a hero but being pushed away from it. And then ultimately becoming that hero and kind of having to deal with that, the consequences of that. Whereas Yishuan sees her sister become that hero, wishes dearly that she could replace her or remove the need for a hero altogether, and spends her whole life trying to be that. And at the end, when she loses her sister, in that same, I guess, moment that Miyabi has where she loses her mother, she's unable to take up that sword, whereas Miyabi can. I think it's really poetic that it's both swords, right? I think they've done such a good job with those two, having them, I guess, this one in the same but opposites at the same time, like telling almost the same story, but two different outcomes. I think there's no question that we're up in this tier. I don't think I need to dwell much longer on what tier we're going to be in. 6 minutes 50. Love, Death, and Constructs. Here we go. We're back in 16 by 9. And where are we? Is this? This is like in a already disastered. Well, that says it. What I want to say is, I think it's really like there's no one around, and we have this child picking up some flowers. The only flowers in sight in this desolation, really.
Chaos. Death.
Oh my god. They're not shying away from showing it.
I had always thought humans had been left with nothing.
And is this
in the wake of this devastation?
From the perspective of a robot here? A teardrop falls onto the flower.
But then
everyone else is dead.
I saw her.
But this mech finds
a flower blooming amidst the ruins.
Finds the kid. Seed, yeah. Crying.
Warning, extremely high-risk target initiating.
What? Is this a robot? Is this a robot set to, I guess, clear out the survivors? Because it's like a zombie apocalypse in all the media that we see with that, where someone who's been left alone for a long time is a super high risk target. Like, they could, if you protect them, they could just as easily become the very monsters that they're fighting. But it seems like she's
trapped for half a month with barely any signs of corruption. It's practically a miracle.
Ooh, and this looks a lot like our Section 6 areas.
However,
but she seems to be okay.
There are serious flaws in how she perceives and comprehends life.
Oh?
I'm not sure what she's been through. But
Well,
I must remind you.
She was alone in that disaster. She has no heart.
She
this
has
poor
no
child.
heart.
We're here. From now on, this will be your home.
I love the amount of light here. And the brightness now that we've got compared to the start of the trailer.
No, stop.
Oh, we saw her picking the flower, right? Why are you eating the flowers?
Why are you eating the flowers?
It looks so fragile. I can't eat it.
She wants to eat fragile things.
You want to take in this orphan. But what can you do for her?
Aww. What? And that kind of brings him back.
I'll be fine. You've
Aww.
grown another 3 centimeters. This one's different from our dolls at home. Try touching it.
Don't try eating it. Aww.
I shall teach her how to have a heart. I will plant a seed in her heart.
A seed in her heart.
I will carefully nurture this flower from the ruins.
Oh? Did he just shut down? But she seems so comfortable. We make
a promise.
A promise?
As you know, I've been falling asleep lately. You must learn to take care of yourself at such times.
No
Since you
way.
like the cockpit, why don't you pilot me? And
Is the robot slowly losing its personality? It's I guess AI. Is it slowly shutting down, and the poor
I've been falling asleep lately.
girl will be
Take
left
care of
effectively with her father figure's body and left to pilot it.
yourself at such times. Since you like the cockpit, why don't you pilot me and help others when that happens?
You mean I'll be Seed?
More or
She'll
less.
be Seed.
You're talented. I know you can handle it.
She seems so happy in this moment. And now we have combat with the ethereals. And thumbs up. Oh. A child that's lost a mother. And I guess we're gonna see how she learned.
You tried to dismantle the self-defense system behind our backs? It's only a matter of time before the logic core completely fails. Don't you understand? It's suicide, Seed! Did that even cross your mind?
I have no regrets. I've always prioritized following orders.
But now he
But
prioritizes
just this
the
once,
kids.
I wanted to prove that I do have a heart.
Oh.
And so does she.
So for this poor robot, he as a I guess AI mechanism, as a machine without a heart, saw this girl without a heart and saw if he could give this child who's lost their heart a heart, does that mean he himself can grow on? Oh my god, this is so like...
Eradication mode engaged. Locking onto high-risk target.
That's what happened? And he went, no. Oh my god. And then bursting out with a human hand. Oh. And light coming through in this disaster.
Seed?
Oh no.
Seed, are you feeling sleepy again? You keep conking out at weird moments these days. Look at this flower. It looks so fragile, but it's growing.
You don't need to
I
eat
don't
it.
get it. Will I finally understand once I grow taller? But I don't want to grow any taller. It'll get really cramped inside the cockpit.
Oh.
Seed? Are you asleep
No,
again?
wait. Don't tell me this is the...
Good night, Seed.
I have no regrets. It's just a pity that I won't get to see her blossom.
Oh my
I
god.
planted some seeds in the ruins where I first met her. I wonder if they've grown into a field of flowers now.
Oh.
Good night, Flora.
Jesus. I feel like as these are going, each time I'm tearing up more and more. It's getting worse, guys. Oh my god. I just think they did such a good job telling that story that felt so different. Like, it feels like you don't... normally with these, you don't normally... Like you don't usually get this kind of storyline. Like it's something that we're seeing more and more, but it's man, sorry, I need a moment here. Jesus, I don't know what to do with all of these. Whilst I'll just leave my brain off and just kind of can we just accept that this one is not ordered? Are we all okay with that? All the others do have an ordering, but this one not. Okay. I think they just did such an incredible job with taking so long to show that that moment of it was the robots the robot's own doing in choosing to protect the girl, choosing to go against the protocol, choosing to try to become more human, to have a heart, to have that side to him that created the time limit for him. Oh, man. Wow. I've been watching all the others again. I really don't want to do this because I'm gonna properly cry, but
I had always thought humans had been left
having this,
a flower blooming amidst the ruins.
having this scene as the start, and then this is how we then end it.
Warning.
I think they did such a good job.
Target initiating.
Trapped for half a month with
And then we
barely
cut
any
in,
signs of corruption.
they're checking on the kid. We had that hint towards it, right? With the I'll try and find that audio again.
Warning. Extremely
high risk target.
Initiating.
There are serious flaws in how she perceived her.
We see this bite
There are
mark and
serious
the
flaws
butterfly.
in how she
The kid is clearly scarred, being left alone in
But I
this
must remind you.
disaster.
She has no heart.
And he sees it as this. I guess also him in that moment deciding not to attack her. Seed deciding not to attack the kid. In that moment saw potentially hope for himself to end up with a heart.
We're here.
And I think
From now on,
God,
this will be your home.
this is really breaking me. But I think the fact that we have Seed, God, I'm lost. Guys. I didn't think this would get to me this much. I don't know. The others were really getting to me, but it's I think they managed to do those cutaways quick enough that like Miyabi's, then we have her go into a demon mode and my brain goes into, oh my god, like look how good these visuals are and the music coming through, and I kind of went into analytical mode, whereas this one we spent the whole time on this emotional aspect, like the scenes of danger and intensity weren't really here that much, right? We spent so much time on this exploration of Seed having a heart, Seed trying to find a heart, Seed trying to help the kid grow a heart effectively. Like even here we see the flowers that the little kid has eaten.
No.
Jesus.
Why are you eating the flowers?
It looks so fragile. I can't eat it?
You want to take in this orphan. But what can you do for her?
I feel like I just need to... We're gonna, I think, watch the back end of this again. I don't know if I'll say much. I'm 100% gonna cry. So deal with that as you will. Yeah, that's my that's my little out there. I'll try and pick up on the things that I
concerned about me?
think about as we go, but I don't know, man.
You've grown another 3 centimeters. This one's different from our dolls at home. Try touching it. I shall teach
And I like that we have
her
this
how to have
moment.
a heart.
He realizes that's going to be
I will
his
plant a seed in her
his
heart.
mission.
I will carefully nurture this flower from the ruins. How about we make a promise?
A promise?
As you know, I've been falling asleep lately. You must learn to take care of yourself at such times.
Then we have this
Since
kind
you
of
like the cockpit, why don't you pilot me and help others when that
sorry.
happens?
You mean I'll be Seed?
More or less. You're talented. I know you can handle it.
and we have this joy for her finding something that she's getting this emotion out of. And I think what's really powerful here is even in this like combat high intensity moment, we've got no music. Like if they're not trying to make it feel intense and feel upbeat, it's keeping the whole emotional line the whole way. Oh God. And we can see that this is getting to her. Like it's moments like this that show Seed succeeded, right?
You tried to dismantle the self-defense system behind our backs? It's only a matter
And then
of time
this, that
before the logic
flashback.
core completely fails. Don't you understand? It's suicide, Seed! Did that even cross your mind?
I have no regrets. I've always prioritized following orders. But just this once, I wanted to prove that I do have a heart. And so does she.
Eradication mode engaged. Locking onto high-risk target.
What they could do here is put like really upbeat, really intense music, but we keep with this sad piano. And the human hand, right? The reach out. And the light coming through.
Seed?
And
Seed? Seed? Are you feeling sleepy again? You keep conking out at weird moments these days. Look at this flower. It looks so fragile, but it's growing. I don't get it. Will I finally understand once I grow taller? But I don't want to grow any taller. It'll get really cramped inside the cockpit. Seed? Are you asleep again?
Jesus. I think they've done such a good job with this.
Good night, Seed.
I have no regrets. It's just a pity that I won't get to see her blossom. I planted some seeds in the ruins where I first met her. I wonder if they've grown into a field of flowers now. Good night, Flora.
Good night, Flora. I think they've done with also then the talking about the flowers, wondering if they're done, if they've grown, and we don't need to, it doesn't matter if that flower field is grown or not. Oh god, okay guys. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna need a moment. I need to like sort myself out. Oh my god. Never did I think when I started this channel that I'd be crying for 10 minutes on stream. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay. I don't even know what we've got in store for us next. You know, I'll be 100%. You tell me that this is Seed's animated short. You know, the demo was basically just looking at her feet. I was like, okay. The teaser was really sweet, but I was like, you know, what are they really gonna do? But wow. Wow. Whew. Thank you everyone for bearing with me thus far. I think I'm recovered. I need some actual tissues rather than just using my shirt. You know what? It's fine. We'll survive. Jesus. Whew. Wow. And you know, I was saying I don't really view that as being an order, but that one hit me. So we've lost a mother, we've lost a sister, we've lost a father. What else? Okay. Next up is Ye Shengguang's one, If I Could Become Light. Here we go. As a prediction, I mean, the order doesn't matter here. in this prediction list, there's no order. They're all at the top. I'm not gonna. I think for the sake of my rules, where I can move one up, whichever one's at the top, I'll do it this way. Only because as highly as I think I rate Miyavi's one, I think they've been tuning the emotional aspect a little bit up each time, and that last one was the tipping point for me, and now it's all come out. So what are they gonna do, right? What are they gonna do? But anyway, let's do this. 9 minutes and 2 seconds. I've already started crying. There's no way that I don't continue. Here we go, the last one. Chufufu. Learning names, memorizing them. Whoa. One thing I'd like to note. The captions here. These aren't YouTube's captions. This is like in video, or kind of. It's like a different style, right? I don't know how they've done this, but okay. So she's learning all the names with like flashcards. A name she doesn't know. And interestingly, I'm assuming Wise and will have seen seen the face if this picture was proper, but even that point, you guys have said, and we've seen previously, that she's another one with the sword, right? And we've seen in the previous this previous animated short, that's what loses memories and loses senses, and we've seen the tragedy that causes, right? I guess something I didn't pick up on at the time was in the trailer we got hints at that, right? The penalty of her drawing the sword, and at the time I asked, why is this? I feel like there's so much more meaning here than I realize. And a morph of Bell and Wise, that makes sense. Because neither one is the protagonist. They're the protagonist together, right? This flash of memories. And we're back with piano.
Memories.
Bell chiming.
They're like photographs losing their color, fading a little more each day. I can't remember what I just said. Or the way home.
Oh.
Sometimes, I even forget my own name.
We're seeing then the people here, her feeling so separate from them because she can't.
They definitely cannot find out.
And she's hiding it.
I can't tell anyone.
Oh.
I write down everything that happens every day.
Aww, like a little
like
journal.
Before. The early morning trainings, foraging, enjoying hot springs, picnicking. All the moments I spent with everyone.
And think about how
They're
hard
so
this must be for
precious to
Yishuan
me.
as well.
But I know
They'll never come
they'll
again.
never come again.
And now we've got disaster. And everyone happy that she's come and used the sword.
I've
And she
been
knows the
protected my whole
penalty.
life. And now I can finally protect everyone too.
And now she's got to show that she's
Still
happy.
pretending. You know exactly what's going to happen if you keep this up. There has to be another way. You really haven't noticed. It's
So that
not
must be
just
the
your memory.
the casing for the
Your
sword, the
vision,
sheath.
Hearing.
Hearing.
Sense of smell. Taste. Touch. Every one of your senses is slowly fading away. All for this needless sense of duty. Is it really worth it?
I don't think it is, but there's no other choice, is there?
My senses are fading away until death.
You know, I've just had the thought, right? We started with loss of a mother, then we went to loss of a sister, loss of a father, and this is loss of self, isn't it? This is I guess the final one of a family. Loss of a sibling, both parents, and the last one left is yourself, and that's what we're losing here. And finds a picture of them all. Bell and Wise still not really visible, right? The faces are cut out with the light, but it's probably also hinting to her not her not remembering. I can't imagine how difficult that must be. Aww. And Belle Wise as a ghost, right? Them not really making their way into the memories. Aww.
Brother, do you remember the song Mom used to sing to us when we were little?
She seems to still remember it, which is fantastic at the very least. There she is wielding the sword.
I have to protect everyone! But who exactly is everyone?
Oh.
So familiar. Who are they?
This, I guess, complete state of loss, right? You can't even see the name on the back anymore.
Your mind is blank, and you remember nothing. What's the point of a sacrifice like this? It's okay.
And yet she still sticks to her
I know.
values. Oh.
I've made it this far safe and sound, so there must be someone watching over me.
Oh.
Even if I can't remember who they were or what they did for me, I can still feel it in my heart, the happiness they left behind.
You fool! You're just lying to yourself because you lack the courage to defy your own fate.
No.
No,
That's
she'll keep
not
going.
true. I know that one day I'll forget everything. I won't see, hear, smell, taste, or even feel anymore. But I also know there are people I love. And I'm being loved by them.
That's enough.
They protected me. And now it's my turn to protect them. That's why I'm willing to become the wielder of the
And what they're doing with
sword,
colour here is
even
so
if it costs me everything in the end.
amazing.
I don't mind.
No one's going to remember you, let alone thank you.
That's okay.
Perhaps. But it doesn't matter to me. I love them. That's all there is to it.
I'm waking up again.
It's the same dream again.
Xiaoguang, rise and shine!
I'm up. Yishrun Shifil, always correct with her divinations.
Continuing with the
Senior
flashcards.
Loves meat more than anything. Senior Inu cooks the best meals. And brother, always so gentle and kind.
Aww.
Yes. These are the people I want to protect. The people who I love very, very dearly.
Again. Man.
Jafel.
We're gonna go look at some of those moments again a little bit later, but I need to be abundantly clear with this list. There is no order. I would say Jane's one is very much below these four. These three, I think for me are like the tiniest of steps below this one, below Seeds one, and that's purely because I was stuck crying for 10 minutes or more after Seeds one, and this last one as well was just so incredible. Like, I think the reason I guess I didn't burst out crying like in the previous one is because I this one ended on a somewhat positive note. And that's it. That's all there is. I need to. In fact, I feel like I just want to watch the whole thing again. That's all right. We're just watching this whole animated short again, start to finish. I'm just.
Ishun Shafel.
I'm just
Senior Fufu.
completely in shock at these.
Senior Inu.
At these animated shorts above the. Yeah, I'd say happy in the sense of like. Happier. We ended Seeds one effectively with the understanding that the robot's dying. Well, I guess we end this one with the understanding that she's losing the memory. But she felt better at the end. God, I hope. You know what? The thing I need to say is it's always around this point in the in these ranking reaction things that I go, I need to get damn caught up. Like this gives me a drive to play the games like nothing else, because man, I need to get there. Man.
They're like photographs losing their color, fading a little more each day. I can't remember what I just said.
And like the visuals have been so incredible the whole way.
Sometimes
have a great day too.
Forget my own name. But I can't tell them. They definitely cannot find out. I can't tell anyone.
She's keeping this all to herself so much. The day we went to.
Everything that
I was wearing that casual dress. ... said it really suits me. Bell wise, but part of the reason is part of the reason is, I guess, to have them as both for us, because I guess it will change depending on which one you've picked, but also she's forgetting, right?
I write down everything that happens every day, just like before.
Do you say there's another one that I've not got? If you guys can find, let me know exactly which one that is, because we can definitely give that one a watch too. If it's for sure Zenless animated short.
Early morning trainings, Foraging, enjoying hot springs, picnicking. All the moments I spent with everyone. They're so precious to me. But I know they'll never come again.
Oh. It must be so so horrible knowing that, like, I'd say a lot of the time, at least for myself, you do these things you wouldn't normally do. You do these things with friends, with people, and you do that for the sake of memories, so you can look back on it. Memories so important to relationships, to your life, to everything, and knowing that every single time she wields that sword, she's effectively dooming herself, right? And everyone's so happy that she's using it.
My whole life, and now I can finally protect.
And she only
everyone
has
too.
this difficult look on her face until she turns around.
Still pretending.
With, I guess, this
You know
alter
exactly
ego.
What's going to happen if you keep this
Is it a
up.
sword ego, or is it that
There has to be another way.
voice in the back of her mind?
You really haven't noticed. It's not just your memory. Your vision, hearing, sense of smell, taste, touch. Every one of your senses is slowly fading away. All for this needless sense of duty. Is it really worth it?
And I think they did such a good job in this this short with
My senses are fading away until
with showing that difficulty and showing that almost like it happens every day, where she rediscovers the reasons for it, right? Then the faceless Belle and Wise, the whole group together. I'm so impressed, by the way, at like what we've been seeing. For me, I think these are the best animated shorts we've seen out of the Hoyoverse games we've covered. I don't know. That's where I'm at the moment. Because I think they've done such a good job at like dialing home that this is an apocalypse, and this is
brother.
It's
Do
just
you remember the song Mom used
tragedy,
to sing to us
right?
when we were little?
That being said, I'm not caught up on the Starro ones, am I? Got some more story to do for that. And the way that they're both humming, singing this song, that she still remembers.
I have to protect everyone! But who exactly is everyone? So familiar. Who are they?
Man, this is so good. I don't know what more really to say. And then we get this rediscovery of why she's done it. Her, I guess, clawing back from the state of complete sensory deprivation no memories to back to, I guess, square one in the short, but
Your mind is blank, and you remember nothing. What's the point of a sacrifice like this? It's okay. I know.
and I guess there's also a kind of commentary on strength of character being more important than the memories
I've made
you
it
have,
this far
right?
safe and sound, so there must be someone watching over me. Even if I can't remember who they were or what they did for me.
And I think
can
it's
still
interesting
feel
as
it in
well
my
that
heart,
the
happiness
feelings
they
and the
left
memories
behind. You fool! You're just lying
like
to yourself
find their
because you
way
lack the courage to
across
defy your
the
own fate.
memory loss and
No, that's not true.
the I guess
I know
time.
that one day I'll forget everything. I won't see, hear, smell, taste, or even feel anymore. But I also know there are people I love,
Oh
and I'm being loved by them.
man,
They protected me,
you've done such a good job with this.
and now it's my turn to protect them. That's why.
And like the
I
color
wanted to
here,
become the wielder
with
of
how
the Jingming
the
sword.
golds are coming
Even
through
if it
against the
costs me
grey,
everything
her
in
red
the end.
eyes are
I don't mind.
vivid.
No one's going to remember you, let alone thank you.
It's not
Perhaps.
important.
But it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, wow.
I
I'm-
love them. That's all there is to it.
They've done such a good job.
It's the same dream again.
Xiaoguang, rise and shine!
I'm up. Yishun Shifil, always correct with her divinations. Senior Fufu loves meat more than anything. Senior Inu
And then yeah,
cooks the
we're
best
effectively
meals.
repeating that first scene we had.
And brother,
And she doesn't need to
always
check.
so gentle
That's
and
also the
yes.
other one.
These are the people I want to protect. The people who I love very, very dearly.
Yeah, I think that was incredible. So you guys have talked about another one that we've got. I will go and find that. But for now, I don't think I'm going to put this in the list. Just because it takes a little bit of time. And these are the ones labeled as animated shorts. So this is our final list. This is our predictions list. I cannot stress enough how little that matters for the sake of this video for the tier lists. So yeah, those will be the lists. I'm now gonna swap us over and I'm gonna go find the find that video for us. And then one thing that I was going to do at the end is also go and take a look at the new character trailer that came out for Nangon Yu. Mainly because yeah, well, we've got that coming up. So yeah, I'll quickly go and find that for us. For the Destiny, do I need to see it from a specific channel or from Bang Boo Bang? Cool, found it. So we'll give this a watch. Then I think we're going to head over to do the character demo that we missed. And one thing I saw a couple of you were asking, the EPs will be next. I think that will then wrap up our Zenless journey for the time being. Or so also the PVs for Pulchra and Minato. Okay, we can also take a look at that. It takes a bit of time to get these to get new things onto the tier list, so I think we'll keep the tier list as things labeled animated short. So for when future ones come out, we can update that. But I believe I've got this ready for the Destiny, and this was a anniversary thing. So yeah, hopefully everything's working correctly, and let's give it a watch. Okay. Very upbeat. We're seeing all these characters that we're familiar with. The Hollow in the middle of the city. Okay.
First of all, take the lead. Break the wall, full speed. We the rebel, never gonna bleed.
This looks really good. This feels like an anime opening, I have to say. Ooh. This is amazing. I'm a little bit lost for words. Like, this feels exactly like an anime opening. Like the way that they're showing off all the groups, and then like these, like, shot for shot, you could find like exact scenes like these in different animes. Oh. This is amazing. Yep. That was really good. So next, we can go and take a look at those previews. Which I'll go swap this over here whilst I go and find them. So PV is I think what we want to look for. So you mentioned a Pulchra one. Intermission PV, is that what we're after? Uh, 1 minute 17, and you mentioned that there was another one for Minato. So I'll quickly go and try and find that as well. It was banned in Korea. Oh no. And we have the daily life of Minato. God, I'm losing track of my words. So I believe this should be us here with the Pulchra one. Let's give it a watch and yeah, see.
My back. Running around all day. This new job is killing me.
Okay.
Miss Pulchra, hi. I'm the new massage therapist here. Pleasure to
Massage
meet you.
therapist.
If the
Oh
pressure is
no.
too much, just
Wait.
let me know.
Okay.
What are we going to be doing here?
All right, let's get started.
What have you guys got me watching?
I didn't get it quite right.
It's fine. Just be a bit more gentle.
Well.
How are you feeling, Miss Pulchra? A little better now?
Oh, it can be said as the animation's good.
Pulchra? The massage is over now. Please feel free to rest here for a bit.
Okay.
No way. Couldn't be her.
It's necessary to the law. Okay, so that was number one. We've now got over here the daily life of Kumano Minato. this one to watch as well. Okay. Wrapping his hands. Getting in the ring. Oh. He's got an apron. He's like the, what, huh? He's like the, Yakuza maid guy.
Listen up! If I catch wind of you bullying the mine workers one more time, you're gonna be so cooked! So go eat shit! Go and eat some food!
Go and eat some food.
You're back! Got all the veggies we need?
We got plenty!
Good, good. Well done.
Hey, what's that? I want to
What
try.
are these?
Yay,
How many times have I told you to eat vegetables every day?
But you didn't eat any yesterday.
You didn't see nothing. Why are you two picking on me? I'm taller than you, so I don't need veggies.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just as tall as you now. Hey, I'm riding the wooden horse.
Better hold on. I won't save you if you fall.
This is really wholesome.
3, 2, 1. Gross.
What a guy. Oh, they saw the vegetable go on.
So tasty.
Aww.
Thanks for cooking today.
You too.
This is great. I think I needed that. I think I needed the wholesomeness after crying for like 20 minutes. That's just what I needed. So I'm gonna swap us over. I'm gonna go and find the last one I'm gonna do today is the Nangongyu character demo, and we're gonna go and rank that with the character demos. I want to keep up with these as they come out. I didn't manage to do it when this one came out because I was so focused on doing the Asheville one, so I thought it might be a nice time to do it now. Hopefully the stream's fine. I hope I've not massively messed something up here, but we will see. So let's put you in full screen. We can now transition back across. Okay. So we've got our tier list. We've got our new character demo, Nangongyu character demo, full combo angel. We've seen things have been going up and up, I think, as we've been going. I think I'm going to be the rule for my predictions list when we can move things is when new ones come up, we can move. For example, I could move Jufufu down. Like, characters can move between tiers, but they cannot change the order. That's the rules I've got for the predictions tier list, so we can keep that going in future. What to do with her? I think it will be quite good. I'm going to put her above the other K-pop idol that we've got. So I think I'm going to do this as our predictions placement. Let's give it a watch. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Here we go. And just to check, yeah, we are in full quality. Angels of Delusion. I didn't see that word there. Mystery member. Hair like an octopus. Jeans, genius young lady. I'm really liking this style of having the like comic book things. We see that a lot in Zenless. Oh, the old men are back. I love these guys. And she's winning. Chingy doesn't know what to do. Balancing things and the she seems to be good at everything.
Boring.
but is utterly bored by it all.
I can't handle this choreography! God, finger now. This stage is crazy difficult.
Everyone's asking her for help. Also, wait, I like that we're struggling with the with the game. We can't beat the game. We need her help.
This stage is crazy difficult.
Hollow commission overdue. And now we get to see her in combat.
Your savior.
And she's coming to help us all.
Leave it to me.
Pro gamer. Nice. I love that they brought that into the combat as well.
Pick up the pace.
Perfect combo.
Oh, can't mess up my hair.
And everyone's so impressed at what she's done. And we get this, like, ending combat screen. Wow. And she's very happy. She seemed so bored earlier, but I think she likes the attention between you and me. I think that was really good. I'm struggling now to remember how good some of these other ones were, but I think, like, usually I quite like the ones that are longer because we can get our teeth sunk into it a bit more. But I think they did such a good job, like, bringing back older trailers, bringing in a whole bunch of different characters that we've seen previously that she's helping out with. We have the main characters, and we have this kind of, she's bored of everything, she's good at everything, but secretly really enjoys the attention she gets when she helps, I guess, the people she cares about, is the conclusion of this. So I'm going to go and take a look back at some of the previous, like, some of the moments. I love what they're doing here with, like, the color, the blues, the pinks, the greens coming through. True identity of is about to be revealed.
Oh man, the market today. It's taking a huge dive.
So is this like her
lost everything. Who's even making
her
profit here?
my brain? Is this her debut?
Huh?
Oh, the stock has gone way up.
Impressive, not bad at all.
Beating Chingy, balancing something, and we have our housekeeping co are very impressed. She won how much? $1 million. Coding competition. No idea what competition this is. Dancing maybe, or horse riding, something like that. She won at games, but this is stuff she's doing not with her friends. What did that say? Need to go back a little bit. You've got blank new messages. And I love how, like, bouncy and how in your face the animation always is. The 3D animation in Zenless. And I love how they're, like, what they're doing with this, pushing each other with the screen, getting bigger, pushing through. I really like it. And then she's stuck in the hollow, so the Bangu's the one communicating. We get them, these combat animations coming through, which is always really fun. We now get to see her showing off her gaming skills, her choreography skills, her dancing, and helping them do it together. I love this, like, perfect combo, and the fact that they have this then 2D flipping sprite coming through, carrying on from previously. And then we get to see some of those more combat animations. Combo continues and getting perfect. And job done. And then I love that. Okay, it was a little bit later, but the bit that I love is this bit. Like, we get that ending screen. It says Wipeout in the background. Like, we've just completed a mission. She gets triple S. And everyone's really happy. And so is she. I really liked this. It's I think not as up my street as some of the ones above it were. Like, I really liked the top 4 for me. But I think this was a really good demo. So I'm happy with her placed nicely in the S tier. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna transition us back over to full screen. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. The thing I like to do then at the end is talk a little bit about future plans, as I tend to do. I like to keep you guys in the loop. So keep an eye out for streams appearing over the week, over the coming weeks. If I'm going to be playing the game, I tend to be quite bad at announcing it. I tend to go, you know what? Today I've got some spare time. Oh, thank you so much. Absolutely, I'll go and react to that. I would like it to be known, this is the first ever the first ever donation. So thank you so much, Jeff Maxillum 2667. I'll absolutely go react to that for you. But I'll quickly finish my little yap session of future plans, just so I've got that out of the way, so I've not forgotten it. But yeah, now that we're done with the animation portion, we did our catch-up character demo, we can absolutely go and have a react to that. So thank you so much. But yeah, so the point I was getting at is keep an eye out for streams over the week, over the coming weeks. If I'm going to play the game, it will kind of be I might announce it like an hour before, or the stream will just appear. I've done that with Star Rail, and I've been getting caught up on that. We did the 3.2 story most recently, so we've got basically all of Amphorius and now all of Planet Arcadia to do. In Genshin, we are one Archon quest behind, and we've got a whole bunch of exploration to do, so we might see streams of that appear. And in Zenless, I cannot express how unbelievably behind I am. I am, like, in terms of being caught up, it's a long ways away. I'm glad that you've brought up Discord server. I've been making one. I put up a channel post not that long ago, asking if there'd be interest in it, before actually watching the Yidhari's late night calls, which I'll go find right now so I don't forget. So it's just blatantly on my screen. Yidhari late night call. Just so I don't forget, but I can quickly show where the Discord server is right now. So let's grab you and go add to queue, add to queue. We've got them both here. So I'll quickly go and show off the Discord server. Wait, I need to go. God, I'm messing up with my OBS. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go over. I have to boot up Discord. But yeah, I've been making it. I've been trying to make sure it's robust enough that, you know, if we've got problems with moderation, which I don't think we will, or if we've got problems with all sorts, really, we can be prepared, and the server's got systems in place for that. So if I do I can't see my Discord as an option here. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to transition us. This is the current Discord server. We've got an announcements page, which when I go live or when I post a video, these will pop up here. So you'll be able to, sometimes YouTube's notification system is a little bit unreliable. So it's nice to then have a way that, you know, if you want to look out for a ping, it will be there for you. Got a welcome, which will require it's basically a bot verification system, so we don't get overrun if that happens. I made some basic rules. We may adapt them at some point. I've got some roles which will give you access to a number of different channels, one for each of the games I play. We've got then suggestions, stream chat, general. So this is pretty much all done. There's something I still need to have a check with, just to test all the bots that I've got in the server are working correctly, but I hope to get that out as soon as possible. Keep an eye out for posts. I'll put a post up the second I know that that's done. So the final thing then is we are going to be reacting to Yidhari's Spooky Tales. We have Spooky Tale 1, Midnight Piano Mystery, and then in the playlist, Spooky Tale number 2. Whew, okay, let's give these a watch. They are 14 minutes and 8 seconds. Okay, we're in for a bit of a treat. And is this all audio based?
Have you ever heard of a cursed videotape?
A cursed videotape?
It was midnight, and I had just finished typing up a new ghost story.
Are we in like an audiobook of her novel?
I received that DM. It was from a friend of mine, a hollow raider who's always off collecting strange and uncanny things.
Okay.
So, I wasn't too surprised when she sent me such an odd question. I didn't think much.
I feel like I need to just like close my eyes
and
and just get engrossed.
Then,
7 days later,
at midnight, I found an envelope in my mailbox. No name, no return
it does
address.
feel like one, doesn't it? That's so
tore
cool.
it open and found a videotape. No label, but nothing unusual.
She's a novel writer,
At first,
right?
I figured it was merely a prank from some urban legend forum. Until I found some scrawled handwriting on the edge of the envelope. A chill crawled up my spine as I saw 2 words.
Invitation letter.
Invitation letter. And that was when it hit me. I had heard an urban legend about a cursed videotape.
A cursed one.
I thought back to my friend's message, her unusually serious tone, and how I hadn't heard back from her for 7 days.
Oh?
The details lined up almost too perfectly with the legend. And that's when the fear started to spread inside me. So I hurried and started playing the tape. As the clock struck midnight, the static gradually cleared. A girl in an ornate white dress appeared on the screen.
That's
a piano.
That's a flag. That's always a little bit scary.
As the spotlight came on, her fingers began to move slowly across the keys. She played a delicate melody.
I love what they're doing with the music here as well.
As if telling an unknown story. I was instantly drawn in by the beautiful music. And for a moment, I forgot the legend about the curse.
Oh.
But then, her playing became faster, sharper. Her figure seemed to be trembling almost violently with the melody. The sweet notes twisted into something piercing, almost painful. To hear. Then suddenly, the whole screen flashed, and the image froze on her hands. She was holding out an invitation letter with an address written on it.
Was it her address?
But oddly enough, the address pointed deep into
so that
the
would have been terrifying.
Some long abandoned street. I don't know if it was the music pulling me, or just curiosity. But in the dead quiet of that night, I found myself drifting alone toward that strange, haunted place inside the hollow.
Oh.
At the end of the street, there was an old abandoned theater. It was enveloped by fog and miasmic vines that curled around it like snakes. I inched closer and pushed open the door that had been left ajar. From deep inside, I heard the soft sound of a piano.
God, there's gonna be a girl in a white dress.
And followed the sound down a dark, crumbling hallway. A faint light through the cracks of the performance hall's doors. As I pushed them open, the chandelier came tumbling down.
I wasn't expecting we'd get a
blinding
visual
crash.
of this.
The seats were full, but the packed audience sat silently like wax statues. On the stage, I saw her, that girl in the white dress, playing.
We see these like ether crystals on her.
The spotlight, the crystal-like stage, it was all the same. It was a perfect copy of everything on the tape. And that's when I knew the rumors weren't just some urban legend. It was real. An ether anomaly.
And we see, I guess, her in the background
I could
there.
see the girl more clearly. She had a dark blue ether crystal that reflected in the spotlight. It was clear as glass, covering her hands and catching every flicker of light. With each note she played and every breath she took, the cracks in the crystal shimmered, emitting a cold ether energy. The air rippled with distorted phantoms from the crystal. That's when I began to realize those people in the audience, sitting there like stiff wax figures, were all innocent, ordinary citizens. People drawn here by that invitation on the tape. But before I could think any further, the music changed. The melody flared, wild and violent, and in an instant, a strong ether vortex.
I'm so drawn into this.
The rotten ceiling above me twisted into gilded carvings, and on that vast, empty stage was the girl in white, playing the same melody over and over again, alone. As she rehearsed her song, I looked in the shadows and saw a young man in a Defense Force uniform, tucked away in a corner. Sketchbook in hand, he watched her quietly, painting her face. I slowly walked closer, and thanks to his work, I could finally see her clearly. Her soft, serene expression. The music softened, and the picture around me shifted too. Now, under moonlight pouring across the stage, the girl and the boy were sitting back to back. He kept painting, the brush dancing over the page as he depicted her beautiful profile. And then, she handed him an envelope. It was an invitation for her very first performance here in this magnificent hall. Her only wish was that he'd be her very first audience. But then the melody
I feel like I'm losing track of how creepy and
tore apart like paper. On the stage, the curtains rose and the show began. The girl sat ready at the piano, fingers hovering above the keys. Her face turned to the audience. The hall was nearly empty. Her eyes scanned the room, searching the rows desperately.
the boy.
However, he never came. She hesitated for a brief moment. Then her fingers pressed the keys.
Oh, this piano sounds amazing.
And the chandelier above shattered like a shower of glass. Screams resounded, echoing from outside the theater. The ground shook and the walls groaned. The doors burst open with people flooding in, shouting, "The Hollow is about to swallow this place!" The whole hall filled with panicked yelling. But the girl on the stage didn't stop.
So is this like a memory
Even louder.
of what was happening?
Every note grew heavier, almost alive. Every chord sounded like desperation, clinging, waiting for someone. In this symphony of destruction, a Defense Force soldier came running against the crowd, straight toward the hall. Behind him came the sound of the Hollow, surging with howling monsters. The threatening roars from the corridor rolled through the hall, shaking its foundation.
God, I'm so engrossed in this.
Ethereals had started rushing in, hunting for the sound of the piano. As the monsters were about to storm in, he raised his bloody hands and slammed the door shut without hesitation. With nothing but his weary, broken body between the doors and the tide of ethereals, he held them back from the Golden Hall. As the doors thundered shut, the gilded ceiling gave way and came crashing down. Shards of raining plaster drowned out his final cries. Then, I saw the sketchbook he had dropped. I recognized him, that young man whom the girl had invited to her performance. And suddenly, I understood the cursed tapes that appeared at midnight and the piano that lured people into the hollow. It was her will, etched into the space before the hollow swallowed everything. As long as the music went on, he would always be on his way.
Wow.
I stepped forward and grabbed the sketchbook lying in the dust. But the moment I touched it, cold ether energy pulled me back into the present. And outside the doors, death itself was pressing in.
God.
Ethereals drawn by the presence of living creatures were clawing against the rotting doors, hungry, relentless. The doors splintered apart, and the girl on stage suddenly paused, her head twisted around.
That's
her
not the way you
eyes
want to hear
locked
it.
on the door. And there it was. An enormous ethereal, covered in broken gold plaster, draped in what was left
Oh
of a
my
Defense
God.
Force uniform. It stormed toward the stage.
That's the
ground rumbling
boy.
beneath it, and I stood there, frozen in place. Some unseen force bound me where I stood. The ethereal's claws reached for me, and the sketchbook in my hand was ripped free, the floating pages flipping violently, until they stopped on her gentle, smiling portrait. Time froze. The girl at the piano seemed to be moved by something. She walked calmly toward the sketchbook. Pale, piercing light bled from her, cutting through the monsters that were pouring in. Only the massive ethereal with the uniform pushed forward against the light. The plaster covering its torso broke under that radiant power, and the monster's body showed through, riddled with holes. It held that same stance, still pushing, running forward. His claws and spikes crumbled away. It reached out, holding the finished sketch toward her. She raised her right hand in turn and stopped it where his heart should have been.
Oh my
And
God.
played a note,
Look at
like a
this.
final rest in the music.
I have
long-awaited
to say,
reunion had its ending.
I've been so like, I haven't known what to say. Like it's just her voice. It does such a good job at like drawing you into this story, and I think it's so cool that it's like this first person account of this tale. I need to get to the end of this now.
In that moment, a silent ripple of ether spread out from her fingertips. The broken shape of the young man and the girl's faint figure both dissolved into stardust as the ether energy faded. And from that dust, a fissure in the hollow opened up, quietly sprawling through the ruins. I hurried to wake the innocent survivors, and together we ran toward the fissure and escaped that collapsing, twisted theater. A cycle that had been frozen for too long had ended at last. Much later, one midnight, I found a long-forgotten letter tucked away in my desk.
Oh?
Inside the envelope was an unlabeled videotape. Even though
Salute.
I still had doubts about the curse, I played it anyway. Only this time, there was no shrill piano, no twisted static. Instead, the girl looked peaceful with a calm expression. I was lost in her solo. The melody was pure and deep, like a soul speaking to itself. It was full of ache and longing. It made me think, Aren't we all stuck in the cracks of time, waiting for promises that cross life and death in all its forms, to meet again in the stories that we keep rewriting for each other? Sometimes I wonder, Proxy, if one day I get lost again in the ruins of memory, will you still reach for my hand and lead me out of that abyss? You will, won't you?
Wow. I'm a little bit lost of what to say about that. That was so I just felt so absorbed by it. Like I'll be 100%. I've never been an audiobook kind of guy. I will read books. I do read books. And but this is just unlocked like a like a need for this kind of thing more now. Like you just I just got absorbed by it. I don't know. Sorry I didn't have much to say, and I don't know if I'll have much to say for the next one, but I need to watch it now. I really do. Like I hope that's sort of problem for all of you, but wow. Oh, okay. And like what a I think it was really, really cool in the sense that it's a story that felt so relevant to Zenless in the way that it gives us kind of perspective on I guess just a story in the world, which even if our world was facing imminent death and destruction, that was a way of putting it, but we'd 100% have stories being told around it, things like that all of the time. And this is a kind of an insight to what kind of tales they tell. And it was, I like that it was a story almost felt like, I was about to say hope. It wasn't that hope, but it felt so, I don't know, in a weird way that like love prevails. That her waiting, the girl waiting, eventually they met, even if not in the best of situations. Like he's a complete ether monster, but they'd met, and it ultimately had a time. I don't know, but yeah, let's go and watch then the second one, Spooky Tale 2, Eye of the Deep Sea. A little bit shorter, this one. Also like that it's her on the phone each time.
Proxy, are you curious about what secrets lie hidden on the beach under the moonlight?
Oh.
Sometimes my inspiration
We've got like a message in a bottle.
Draft. So I often use the salty sea breeze to get the creativity flowing again. And that's what I did on that cold, rainy night.
Again, with piano coming through.
I was walking alone on the beach near the resort as the
but
tide
a little bit
was
creepier.
out. When I bent down to pick up a starfish, I noticed
a bottle
half buried in the sand. Almost like deliberate foreshadowing in a story, placed there to catch my attention. I picked up the weathered bottle, and as I pulled out the damp cork, a piece of yellowed parchment slipped out onto my hand. There were 3 strange symbols on it, connected by a sinuous line. The starting point seemed to be right where I was standing on the beach.
Oh,
the line
treasure map
toward a cape that jutted into the sea, marked by a gnarled tree.
But also
From
knowing
there,
where the bottle will end up.
The line led across the sea to the outline of a crescent-shaped island. On the island were rough sketches of a treasure chest and an anchor, along with a riddle scrawled to the side. A course the gnarled tree will show. To cliff's end you shall row. In the eye of the storm, the treasure is secretly stowed. Along with the treasure map, a smooth stone rolled out of the bottle.
Looks a bit like an eye.
The stone was glazed with a circular pattern resembling an eye, and a spherical core alight with an enchanting deep red glow, gazing at me like a pupil. But what really surprised me was the black imprint of a ship's helm on the bottle's cork. It seemed to match a certain missing boat that was being discussed on the Spook Shack forum.
Oh.
The thoughts of mysterious treasure and an unsolved mystery.
That's exactly her style, isn't it?
Curiosity.
I guess she's off.
Without a second thought, I clenched the map in my hand and hurried towards the nearest mark on the map. I walked for some time until I finally found the gnarled tree. It was twisted nearly 90 degrees. An old, battered boat happened to be sitting at the foot of the tree.
The boat that they were looking for?
To the second riddle in the bottle, I immediately pushed the boat
no,
out
just
to
a boat.
sea and set course in the
God, that's
direction
risky.
the gnarled tree pointed. But it wasn't long before the calm waters began to swell. My compass spun in circles. Though the chaotic magnetic field made me uneasy, the huge cliff looming ahead somehow excited me. It seemed like the riddle was starting to hold water. So I continued to follow the second line of the riddle, staying close to the cliff. Finally, at the end of the cliff, I drifted into a thick fog bank. There was a faint dot of light in the depths of the fog.
I'm once again completely absorbed.
Flickered on the horizon, quick as a blinking eye. I was filled with joy at the thought of finding a legendary treasure.
It's
So
such like
despite
a...
the relentless waves, I sailed towards the eye of the storm
I don't know
without
what it is about
hesitation.
it.
Then
Just the
I
piano
saw
and the
them.
voice.
Shipwrecks strewn across scattered
Shipwrecks,
reefs.
plural.
I soon realized that these waters were not to be underestimated. As my mind was reeling from the sights around me, a massive silhouette of an island emerged in the distance.
That's an island?
Immediately, a bolt of scarlet lightning pierced through the fog and rain, searing the sky in crimson flashes, burning the waters red as if marking its hunting ground. When that strange red light focused on me, it was as if the eye of the storm discovered its target, and it came charging towards me with terrifying speed. The giant rolling waves made me lose control of the boat, yet the vermilion glow beneath the flashes of lightning didn't stop moving toward me. It drew closer and closer, brighter and brighter. And it grew larger.
And the music's
so
gone.
immense, it crushed me with despair.
Oh.
Then suddenly, a loud horn blared through the night. A ship came surging into my sight. The image of the black helm on its sails flickering in the lightning. The
So like a
cries of distress
ghost
on the
ship.
deck drew my attention to a massive wave, swelling closer and closer. Just as the storm was about to capsize my boat, a green light abruptly appeared from behind the peak of the wave. The light emerged from the surging waves with incredible speed, and then a head as vast as a mountain surfaced between the sailboat and the giant bone-crushing waves.
Oh my god.
An enormous,
Look at this visual.
mysterious sea monster was glaring at us with glowing eyes. And wherever its gaze reached, the green light coalesced into a luminescent barrier that warded off the violent waves. In the deepest part of its right eye, I could see a strange scarlet halo that was flickering. The sailors on board the ship erupted with greedy cries. This wasn't some ordinary creature. It was a legendary treasure from the depths of the sea, said to contain mysterious ether energy. Countless sailors had chased after it. It was a key that lets you move unimpeded in any perilous
I'd say that's
storm.
pretty damn valuable.
After a few loud bangs from the deck, several sharp iron harpoons whistled past my head.
Is that what you want to do against this big sea
Sailors
monster?
that had just been saved repaid the sea monster with betrayal. The harpoons plunged straight into its right eye. At that moment, Its excruciating roar shattered the portholes of the ship. And the green light that once symbolized hope
Music getting a bit more intense.
Crimson. The beast thrashed instinctively, its massive head wrenching free. The glowing eye that had been torn off by the harpoons fell like a meteor. In an instant, tenebrous ether particles burst from its hollow right eye. And then, the angry sea monster finally stretched out its gargantuan tail and tore the black helm sails off the ship's masts.
Well, that's what greed gets you, I guess.
I saw a surviving sailor who, by a stroke of luck, had salvaged the fallen eyeball in the shattered wreckage of the deck. He mercilessly smashed the once glowing eye, and a pupil the size of a pebble fell out.
The pupil.
The sailor carefully hid this glowing, violacious ruby inside
a bottle.
And as the ship was about to be swallowed by the blood-stained waves, he scrambled into the last remaining lifeboat and disappeared.
But that doesn't explain how the map
fog.
was correct.
Yet the cries echoing on the sea never ceased. The powerful ether energy brought even more terrifying images, ripping apart time and space before my eyes. I saw the sea monster lurking in the mist, ramming into the reefs in the shipwreck graveyard. Many sailors who came here in search of treasure had nowhere to flee the sea monster's pursuit. They were no different from me, hoping to find hidden treasure in the storm, and instead
But she's got that eye now, right?
Trap of vengeance.
Can she escape as a result?
Echoed in the night, and the torrents of bone-piercing rain pulled me back to reality. The eye of the storm had me in its sights. The sinister red glow was like sharp fangs, continuously gnawing at the remnants of my sanity. I tried to stay conscious, and finally, from the chaotic memory fragments, I strove to piece together what the sea beast was relentlessly searching for. It was the very thing I was holding in my hand.
And that sea beast is the one that lost its eye.
Came to devour me. I took the burning ruby pupil from the bottle and used what strength I had left to hurl it at the monster's right eye. The
And then
moment the
full
pupil was
loop.
restored in the eye socket, the storm was calmed. The thick fog that enveloped the waters rolled away like the tide, and I vaguely saw those ethereal wraiths bowing to sincerely thank me. They were finally freed from the sea monster's endless torment. As the fog dispersed, the world returned to its eternal tranquility.
Whew.
After some time, as the
And then the
first
music's all
ray
calm.
of dawn rose above the horizon, I opened my weary eyes on the beach of that familiar seaside resort. The sun shone on my skin, and a false sense of warmth spread over my body. Everything was so calm. It felt as if last night was nothing more than a vivid nightmare. All except for the bottle clutched in my hand, its glass shimmering with a crimson glow. Before the inspiration could slip away, I
Got your laptop
quickly
out and jotted
down
it.
this unusual sea adventure and shaped it into a strange tale lingering on the edge of truth.
Wow. That was... Oh.
Did you hear it? That low, rumbling call in the night, as if to remind me that some secrets are far more terrifying than we imagine. And yet, these voices from the abyss keep pulling me back. They're haunting, enticing, impossible to resist. Next time, would you be willing to join me on a bold adventure? What do you say, Proxy?
Wow. I guess based on how little I've been yapping with these, but that was so... They just absorbed me. Like, I just felt dragged into it and just... engulfed by these spooky tales, right? By this story that Yidhari had to tell. Like, it's something about the piano music, the yeah, exactly. Like, it's something about the piano music, the slow talking, the way that you're drawn in, and it's like, it's not just like a written book story. It's she's retelling it as experiences, and you're kind of, I guess, just dragged into it. It's so far, well, this stream has involved me crying for about 20 minutes and completely stun locked for about 25. But yeah, that just about does it. Thank you so much, Jeff Maxillum 2667, for the donation and introducing me to this. This was very much enjoyable. Thank you so much. But yeah, that does it for the stream. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. The plan is you may see me pop up in a stream across the week at some point. We'll see if I decide to actually play the games. That tends to be kind of impromptu stream. Other than that, keep an eye out. In general, I'll try to have the big ranking videos, the big reaction ones, in the generally on a Saturday, starting at 2 p.m. UK time, GMT. So probably the next one will be then, and I think we're going to the EPs. I'll put out a post just to check, unless there's like something else I should do first or otherwise. But I think EPs is the next logical step. So that's where we'll be going next. And yeah, that just about does it. Keep an eye out for a post for the Discord server. Ideally, I get that all sorted and up and running this week. I'm very excited to have a new space for the community conversations. We have a lot of conversations now with the streams, but before it was literally just the occasional conversations in the YouTube comment section. I think having a Discord where we can freely talk about ideas, there's a place for suggestions. Keep an eye out for that post. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.